Dave Meyer's widow has shared an insight into his pain and suffering as his final TV project is set to broadcast, admitting to fans that she can't bring herself to tune in. TV legend Dave passed away in February 2024, age 66, 2 years after his cancer diagnosis. He battled the disease while continuing to work alongside his co-star and best pal Cy King, though kept details of his cancer extremely private. As his wife Liliana Orzac, 57, continues to grieve, she's told fans how the BBC are planning to rerun his final episodes as part of the Harry Bikers. The series, titled The Harry Bikers Go West, was filmed in 2023 and aired in February 2024, the same month of Dave's death. In a poignant post on her Facebook account, Liliana told fans, "Heads up, BBC have been in touch to say they have planned in a repeat run of the 7-episode series The Harry Bikers Go West from Tuesday, July 15th, at 7 p.m. This is Dave's last series, filmed while he was in treatment, the one I couldn't bring myself to watch." While Dave looked visibly unwell in the show, Liliana continued to tell fans about the effort he put into filming, despite the pain and suffering he endured. She said, "For many reasons, this series is heartbreaking for me to watch, as I know how unwell he was and what a superhuman effort he made to finish the series. But also, I'll never forget the look on his face once filming was done. He knew it would be his last, my brave man." 7 episodes of the series were filmed as the friends traveled the west coast of the UK on a nostalgic and emotional journey. Fans flooded Liliana with well wishes while also praising Dave's efforts for the show. As one wrote, "Oh, Liliana, it must be difficult for you to watch. I watched it all and loved it, but found it very moving to see how emotional the boys were throughout." A second commented, "Always loved and followed them from the start and can't quite believe Dave has left us. He is truly missed by all of us, but especially you and Simon. But we have lovely memories of him and he will never be forgotten. I watched the series a couple of times with my dad and cried my way through the last few episodes. A tremendous testament to Dave's courage, determination, and his huge personality," a third penned. Last month, Liliana appeared on ITV's Lorraine, where she told stand-in host Ranveer Singh about her grief. She said, "It's an enormous thing to hear that you have cancer. When you hear that, you don't fully understand the consequences of the treatment or the journey that is coming after that word. The stepson hospital corridors, the shattered dreams, the plans that you had for the future that are not going to be there anymore. The what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? And then afterwards, you're beating yourself up for thinking, I should have, I could have, I would have." Dave and Liliana first met at a hotel while he was filming for the Harry Bikers and tied the knot in 2011. The death of beloved television chef and presenter Dave Meyers sent shockwaves through the culinary world and beyond. Best known as one half of the iconic duo the Harry Bikers, alongside his close friend C. King, Dave's warm-hearted personality, sense of humor, and passion for food made him a staple in homes across the UK and far beyond. But behind the laughter and on-screen joy, a different reality was unfolding, one that remained hidden from the public eye during the filming of his final TV series. Now, in an emotional and deeply personal message, Dave Meyer's widow has spoken out for the first time about the private pain, suffering, and heartbreaking moments that Dave endured behind the scenes. Her words offer a raw and intimate look at the untold story of his last months and her struggle to come to terms with his absence. This is the full history of the journey, from Dave's cancer diagnosis to the final Harry Bikers ride and the legacy he left behind. Dave Meyers and C. King formed the Harry Bikers in the mid-2000s. Their unique blend of hearty British cooking, friendship, and motorcycle adventures quickly won hearts. What made them so beloved was not just their recipes, but the authenticity of their bond. They didn't just travel, they connected with cultures, with people, and with viewers. Dave, with his signature long beard and expressive eyes, was the soul of the show in many ways. He brought a grounded gentleness to the duo that balanced C's boisterous energy. Whether it was showcasing a local delicacy in a hidden French village or preparing a humble British stew, Dave's sincerity was always present. But things changed dramatically in May 2022, when Dave announced publicly that he had been diagnosed with cancer. He did not specify the type, but assured fans he was undergoing chemotherapy and planned to return to work. The statement was met with an outpouring of love. Despite the diagnosis, Dave pressed on. Against the odds, he continued working with Cy on what would eventually become The Hairy Bikers Go West, a series that took the duo along the western shores of the UK, celebrating food, landscapes, and resilience. But beneath the cheerful exterior, Dave was waging a brutal private war. Privately, however, it was a different story. His widow has now revealed that the toll cancer took on Dave during that time was enormous. Filming days were grueling, not just physically, but emotionally. He was in constant pain, fatigued, and sometimes barely able to push through a scene. But his love for the craft and his desire to finish the series kept him going.